So my name is Kristen Wall. I graduated from LSU with an agricultural business degree in December of 2018, and I now work full-time at my family farm, which is C&M Gator Farm, located in Springfield, Louisiana. So I'm a third-generation alligator farmer here at C&M Gator Farm. My dad and my grandpa kind of started getting in this industry right whenever it began, kind of in the 1980s is when alligator farming started. So it's kind of still a fairly new industry. But so since then, my dad has created his own farm, which is the one that I work at now, and me and my brother are third-generation farmers with plans to take over the farm once my parents decide to retire. So basically, kind of what it looks like at a gator farm. We go out into the swamp and we collect the eggs from the wild. We bring them back to our farm. We incubate them, we hatch them, we raise them until they get to market size, and then we harvest them and we're able to utilize everything on their bodies. We are in the industry mostly for the skins, which we sell internationally. But then a cool part of what we do is we take 10% of the eggs that we collect and we release them back into the wild to help boost the population. So a lot of people don't know that alligators were actually on the endangered species list in 1970, but because of this awesome conservation program that we as alligator farmers do, working closely with the Louisiana Department of Wildlife and Fisheries, we're able to kind of flourish the population now. I mean, as we all know, living in Louisiana, there's no shortage of alligators, and I think we have alligator farmers to thank for that. Before this industry really came about, and even to this day, if we were to not go out into the wild and collect the eggs and bring them back here, less than 5% of those eggs and of the gators that hatch out of them would even survive. An alligator, you know, when they're born, they're only about this big, and they're prey to anything in the swamp, including other alligators, because they are cannibalistic. So we're able to take them back to the farm and bring them to safety. So our business is an agribusiness. So what we do, we mostly are in the market to sell the alligator skins. So they go overseas. We do most of our business with Europe. So they actually go to luxury brands such as Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Hermes. Those are some of the ones that we work with, but we utilize everything on the alligator. So we sell the meat, we sell it here locally, it goes to restaurants, and that industry has definitely boomed some, but we are mostly in it for the international business with the skins. I was very involved in FFA, so I knew that I definitely wanted to pursue a career in agriculture, but I knew that I didn't necessarily want it to be a traditional farmer where you're out doing all the dirty work. Now, I'm okay with that sometimes, but I knew that specifically I was more interested in doing more of the business side of things. And I also knew that that is where I felt like I could bring something to the table for my family business, something new. So with that being said, that's why I chose to go to LSU and major in ag business. And I do feel like the information that I learned in college with this degree has been very helpful to bring back to my family farm. I'm the first person in my family to go to college, so I do really think that the information that I was able to learn and the experiences I've had have been very beneficial to bring back here. LSU helped me become fierce for the future.